Those little moments, remembering a song that makes me feel good, is why writing a song that makes someone else feel good that's it. I mean, that's everything to me. To be able to put a smile on someone's face. What more could I really ask for? My name is Lucy Morningstar, and I'm an actress, musician, and producer. Originally from New York, and I came out here to the West Coast about 8 years ago on a mission to create music and expand as a writer and as a person who's always lived for being a part of entertainment. Lucy Morningstar represents the manifestation of my passions and dreams in artistry, bringing my thoughts and creations into an entity. I got my start in music around 2009 when I debuted in New York City at Sullivan Hall. I loved the space so much that I contacted the promoters and CEG and asked them if I could perform as a part of a lineup there and play a set. And my artist name was Lucy the Last Lucid Lion. That name originated as I was becoming an artist and realizing what that path would actually entail. The path of an artist as a young person seems like the dream, and it seems very easily attainable because when you have an imagination and you're growing with the thoughts of how you could be anything if you've had support and encouragement in your family and in your upbringing, which I did. I was very blessed to have that type of support, and my beginning phase as an artist was an extremely empowering time for me because I hadn't quite developed my voice, but yet it was so pure and innocent that the energy transmitted something very potent that reached every person in an intimate way. What inspired me to pursue music is the feeling that it is a language that brings us all together. I believe that the way that I grew into my voice was by being pushed into anger and hostility and feeling violated, because those kind of feelings that take your control away or render you powerless for that moment also allow a deeper knowledge to come through, and that I found to be a saving grace, because in the times when I was most hurt, something came through me, even if that was pain, and it transformed that anger into emotion. One thing that I find to be most common amongst other songwriters and people who have lived their lives as musicians is finding the beauty in darkness and turning that into the light of the song. Turning the essence into seeing the good of what was pain transform right before you as you listen. The style of my music is rock with elements of folk, reggae, and world music. And the influence of rocksteady, ska, punk rock, and Jamaican reggae music has played a big part into my creation of sound.
My name is John Avila. I am here at Brando's Paradise Recording Studio, where we just completed the new record by Lucy Morningstar. And it was recorded here and mixed here, and we're super excited to get it out to the world.
The reason that I came to pursue world music more than anything is because the music that I write is intended for everyone. There's no boundary of language or what style might reach or not reach somebody, because I feel it's universal music that is not geared towards one person or another. When I came upon rock music and reggae music and the blend of the two, I found myself naturally inclined towards a more mainstream feel in my style and sound that excited me, because I had never equated myself as an artist that was mainstream or could potentially be heard by everyone. And yet I've been reached out to by people in different parts of the world who are listening to my songs, and it makes me know that something about the sound and the voice of what I'm singing is reaching them on a level that is universal and goes beyond the borders of what genre could keep people from wanting. I've always wanted to reach people as individuals in the sense of providing relief, providing sound that can take someone away from the stress or anxiety or difficulty of their day, but at the same time reach people as a whole and reach a bigger audience, which is people and their connection to each other, has become my mission in knowing that every individual that I reach reaches me and is able to reach one another by their perpetuation of how music makes us feel, which overall will allow the world to become a more peaceful place. Let's do it for each other, just because we